people are going to notice that this person is now in victim mentality. Now they're a victim and you left, and now they're freaking out and they're panicking, and where did this person go and why did they leave? It's almost like people are going to be like, what is your problem? Didn't you say that they were the bad one? Didn't you say that they were the abuser, or they were this, or they were the problem? So there's going to be some storytelling here that isn't matching up, okay? This person painted you out to be the problem, but when you move on, now they're upset and they're heartbroken and they're in victim mentality. So they're very defensive over all these things. And with the Seven of Cups, it's fantasy. So it could even be things that they made up in their head. Could be like fake scenarios that they made up in their head. Could be like the type of person that you post a meme and they make it up that it's about them and that you're making fun of them and you're insulting them. This can also be an energy of like, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to be cold. I'm not going to show vulnerability. I'm not going to talk about my feelings. Especially when we have the conversation card underneath and secrets and keeping feelings hidden. So it's like they refuse to talk about these things. And then they just want to start lashing out or treating you like shit. So it could be a prideful energy with them, that they want to be prideful and they don't want to mention to you their feelings or their thoughts. So something died here, and I feel like it could be your feelings for them, your love for them, or the old you, the old version of you that was loyal to a fault, stuck by them through anything, and they were so malicious towards you. That's what I'm getting. They were malicious. They may have even tried to harm you, whether it's emotionally, physically, financially, mentally, whatever. You're just like, okay, you know what? You're always saying these things to me. You're always treating me like you don't want me. You don't love me. You're treating me like you hate me. You say things to me like you hate me. Okay, alrighty then. It's like I am going to turn my back and I'm okay with this. I'm finally okay with walking away. I'm fine. I want to see what else is out there. I want to explore. You know, here you are, and you could be taking a leap of faith. You could be getting committed to someone new. And this person is going to be gossiping about you. Look at them. Acting like they don't care, they don't love you, but they sure as hell are talking a lot about you. A lot of conversations, long conversations, many little messages being sent to people. And acting like, oh, I don't care, and I don't like them, and I don't blah, 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 and they're the bad ones. But with the moon, they are hiding their true feelings. And they spent the whole relationship punishing you and treating you like shit, and maybe even fighting with you over stupid things. And they're really going to learn that lesson, that they should have made use of the time that they had with you and use it to love you and nurture you and cherish these moments. So that's a really tough lesson to learn, is don't waste the time that you have with people on stupid things like conflict. Leo, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages will resonate to a T. Now let's jump into your channeled message, Leo. Leo, for you, I see a lion staring forward intently and getting low on the ground, hidden in the grass. It was giving me getting ready to pounce. It was giving me hunter vibes. Now this lion is watching two people fight. And yeah, it's like a fight is going down. There's conflict between two people. It was showing me the card of Five of Wands, which is a bunch of people hitting each other with sticks. So these two people were going at each other with sticks, fighting. And I see this lion doing the little, I don't know if you've ever seen a cat, but they do that kind of like, you know, before they're ready to pounce. So it's doing like the tippy-tappy toe thing before pouncing. Now, when one of the people that was fighting with each other least expects it, this lion pounces, and with a roar, everything goes blank. The next thing it showed me was the lion dragging away its prey. So it was one of those people with the sticks. And it's showing me that the other person that was fighting with them is kind of in the background, losing their mind, freaking out, panicking, like, oh my God, what just happened? You know, this person got taken away by the lion, they're gone. And I'm getting a feeling from this lion. It was kind of a confusion feeling, because it's almost like the lion was like, why are you freaking out? I just did you a favor. Why are you freaking out? Why are you, like, what is the problem? I just saved you. I just did you a favor. I just saved you. Why are you freaking out? But then the lion continued to drag away its prey unbothered. So the lion didn't care much, but there was a little feeling of confusion of like, why are you freaking out? I just did you a favor. Or I thought I did you a favor by taking this person away. Next, I see that this person falls on their knees, building a burial for this lost person. And I'm feeling a lot of regret for the time that they spent. It's like all the time that they spent with this person, where they could have spent, you know, doing more productive things, appreciating this person, loving this person, whatever their connection was. They spent all this time fighting with them. So I'm seeing a lot of regret coming from this person, and I'm getting a huge lesson being learned from the situation. Okay, so this left me with a lot of questions. One of the questions was, what were they fighting over? So it was showing me ego clashing. So I'm kind of getting two people like, you know, growling at each other, angry, fighting, and hitting each other with sticks. So it's making me feel of like egos clashing. It was giving me anger, pride, arrogance, mostly all the negative Leo traits, all of the egotistical, selfish, you know, prideful, stubbornness, arrogance, all of those. And then I asked, what were they even fighting over? And it's showing me like tiny, teeny little things, kind of like teeny little molehills, teeny little anthills in the background. So it was giving me a feeling of small stuff. Now, I don't know who you are in this storyline. Could you be one of the people that are fighting with each other? Could you be the lion? I did ask, what is the lion? Now, with that question, it was really giving me a strong energy of the lion being universe. The lion could be a manifestation of the negativity, the conflict, with those negative traits that I did mention. Now, with the lion pouncing on one of those people and dragging them away as prey, you know, dare I say it, like that person's gone, okay, they've been offed. Keep in mind that this channeled message is a metaphor, so it's not literal. There's not an actual lion that's going to come and grab somebody. But with the lion pouncing and removing somebody, it was giving me an energy of someone being forcefully removed. Okay, a bad ending, some kind of fatality where someone is done forever. Okay, and it was also giving me a feeling of some kind of a devastating loss of the worst kind. It also gave me being taken from you. So these are a couple of examples of what this, you know, apex predator that's going to come in to remove somebody from the situation. It's kind of in a really bad way. So it could be a really bad ending. Like I said, it's a devastating loss of the worst kind. That will vary between different people. And there could be multiple people in the story. You know, the types of conflict that you're going to have with different people will be different. So that's why it could be giving me different outcomes. For some, there could be some kind of devastating loss of the worst kind. One of those kinds could be a feeling of someone being removed in a really forceful way, like maybe cops get called, someone gets taken to jail. Could be something else where they get sick and then maybe they pass away. There could be that. These are just examples. And then another one could be where there's just a horrible fight, someone is done forever. You know, the lion pouncing and taking someone away could even be an ego death. There could be an ego death, hence why someone is done forever. And then there could be a feeling of someone being taken from you. taken from illness, taken from death, taken by another person. There's different types of, devastating losses in the worst way. But that's what I was kind of getting. So some of you, I mean, it's possible that some of you could be this lion, but strongly, like I said, I feel like the lion is going to be some kind of external force. And I don't know why, the lion being confused. The lion being confused by the fact that, why are you so upset? I just did you a favor, or I just saved you. It could even be universe, like maybe, like I said, it could be a manifestation of negativity. If there is a lot of hate, if there is a lot of anger being projected onto somebody, that they are the problem, they are at fault, they are the bad ones, they are this, they are that, they are an abuser, any kind of negative projection onto somebody, there could be some kind of a force that removes one person. Maybe they get taken away by another person. Somebody may be in a lot of regret, like I said, and there's a lot of confusion. It could even be collective confusion, like people around somebody may be like, why are you so upset? You painted this person out to be bad. You painted them out to be the problem. They were this, they were that. You hated them. You wanted them gone. And now they've been removed. Now someone came and took them away, or now they're not in your life anymore. Why are you so upset? Why are you freaking out? And for the person that's freaking out, there's a huge lesson, because they either wanted this to happen, they manifested it, they projected all this negativity onto the other person, or there was just a lot of conflict. So it's like, why are you freaking out? Your conflict has been removed from your life. I'm getting a feeling of this person that's freaking out, that's learning this lesson, which for some of you is going to be an external person to you. Some of you could even be you, or it's someone that has Leo placements. You could be a cross watcher. It's like this person really reveled in the conflict. It's like this person really thrived on the conflict. And there seems to be a blaming energy that it's all the other person. But when this person gets removed and taken away from them, it's like now they're freaking out. Oh my God, they're gone. They are not going to be happy about this. They're going to be in a lot of regret, and they're going to be quite sad. They are going to have to mourn the loss of this other person that gets taken from them. It could cause an ego death for them. There could be an ego death for the person that gets taken. Okay? Some of you, maybe a small select few of you, maybe you are this lion that is doing this in some way. Maybe you are a physician, a doctor, a psychiatrist, a social worker, a police officer, a judge, and you are taking someone, forcefully removing someone from some kind of huge toxic drama conflict situation. And it's like someone's not going to be happy about it, but it's like, what are you upset over? I just did you a favor. I just removed the danger, the problem, the abuser. Why are you upset? So there could be that. There could be a select few of you that will be this lion. But for a lot of you, the lion may be universe. For some reason, it's coming across as an apex predator. It could even be a hunter energy, like someone is investigating, looking into something, and they're going to forcefully remove someone, or this is what someone's been asking. They've been putting it out there, they've been manifesting it, and the lion is a manifestation of this, the thoughts, the energy, the emotions, the negativity, and it's removing somebody. It's very interesting, this channeled message. I've never gotten anything quite like this. So let's take a look at what comes out in the reading. All right, Leo, we're going to pull some oracles for you. What wants to come out for my Leos, dealing with Leos or collective? trust. It says, take a leap into the unknown, have faith, and move forward. Believe you will fly. Awesome. So there is definitely an energy, which could be you. Others of you, you're the cross watcher. Leo is the one doing this. Or you don't need to be the sign of Leo to resonate with this. You can be collective, any sign, and this can still be your story. There's definitely one of you in this storyline that will be removing oneself from all this conflict, from another person, or maybe from a few people. You're going to be removing yourself, and if you don't remove yourself, something may happen to remove you from their life. There could be a new person that comes into the picture that helps remove you from their life, or could be other external forces that removes you from their life. Some of you, like I said, it's reversed. This is happening to you. Someone will be removed from your life. I feel like the person that is removing themselves, they are having this energy of trust in the universe. An energy of taking a leap into the unknown, okay, and having faith in themselves that they will move forward, that they will fly, that they will be successful elsewhere. Then we have step out of your comfort zone with the North Node. Exactly. There's an energy here of someone stepping into new uncharted territory, exploring something else, taking a leap of faith into a new chapter of their lives. And someone's not very happy about this. All right, so let's get started. So starting off the reading, we do have somebody in a lot of sadness, loss, and remorse. A lot of defensiveness with this person, feeling wounded, feeling hurt by this, and mourning the loss of somebody who's left their life. We have a Queen of Pentacles coming up, so this could be somebody who they're very stable and committed. They're typically very loyal and devoted to their people. They could be very busy. They have multiple things on the go, like a business, a career, a family, children, whatever else that they have. They're very committed and devoted to that. They don't typically have time for games or conflict and stuff like that. This can also symbolize a committed person. So some of you will be becoming a committed person in the near future if you're not already. And there's a lot of like feeling hurt over this. There's a lot of like mourning the loss of you. Some of you, you're mourning the loss of somebody. Maybe they're getting into a commitment. But I feel like a lot of you, this will be you. You'll be this Queen of Pentacles person who is, you just don't have time for that anymore. You're okay to walk away. You're okay to turn your back on this. If it's not working out, and this person wanted to be in their ego, it's okay. You're okay with it now. Maybe you're okay with seeing what else is out there. Maybe you're okay with exploring a new chapter of your life. And some of you will definitely be taking a leap of faith into a new cycle. This is an energy of taking a leap of faith and leaving like nothing. Very carefree, not a care in the world. Maybe even an energy of people feeling like you're not being careful, which also symbolizes that carefree energy I've mentioned. So it's like you don't give a fuck anymore. You're okay. You're okay to take a leap somewhere else. You're okay to jump into something else. You're okay to explore. You're just okay with going off on your own. And you've turned your back on this person. So now this person feels some type of way. They're crying over you, or they will be crying over you. There's a lot of regret. They feel defensive. If some of you are getting into a commitment with someone else, they feel very hurt by this. They feel very defensive by this. Some of you, they may feel like someone is taking you away from them. So, like I said, I feel like this person revels in conflict. They are quite used to that, or they like that, or that's, I don't know. And they project a lot of negativity onto you. Now, some of you, for that reason, you're okay to turn your back on this now. And you're okay to start something new elsewhere. And this person doesn't like it, but what did they expect? You know, there was no change here. Some of you, they could have you feeling like this when you were dealing with them. You felt very like you needed to protect yourself. You needed to defend yourself all the time. This person could have came at you fighting all the time, or they treated you in the complete opposite. Like maybe they were very passive aggressive and they wouldn't talk to you about the problems, and they treated you very coldly. Some of you, they said nasty things to you. Whatever it is, like it's all ego and, egos clashing and arrogance and pride. It's just negativity that you don't need to deal with. So now this person sits around, and I do see that there's a lot of regret because something has ended and changed in their life. There's a lot of defensiveness over endings and changing. It's like you've changed. They may really feel like the old you is gone. The old you has, been removed, taken away, or died. And I feel like it has. I feel like you really have transformed into a different person. You're no longer the same person that is going to be entertaining the drama or the negativity. Some of you, if they fight all the time, you don't want anything to deal with it. You don't want anything to do with it anymore. You don't want to fight. So you've removed yourself and you're letting this die, and some of you have changed completely. And they're not used to that. So they're mourning the loss, and they feel some type of way about this new you or this change. Some of you, you definitely could be coming into a new soulmate connection. If it's not happened yet, it will be happening in the future, and you will be choosing someone else. Some of you, they are so used to being in limbo, fighting, making up and breaking up, making up and breaking up, coming back to you, leaving, coming back to you, leaving. So they're not used to you having boundaries. They're not used to you saying, no, I'm done. This time I am done. This time I don't care to come back. This time I'm going to go out and see what is out there. They're not used to that. So if you happen to meet someone new and you go with that person, they are going to feel like you chose that person over them. Whether that's true or not, this is how they feel. They may even feel like someone has come around and taken you away from them. Some kind of devastating loss in the worst way. A devastating change, a devastating ending. You're not the same person to them anymore. Okay, I feel like you've grown and you've transformed from all of this drama. This relationship that didn't seem to be working out. Some of you, they really blamed you in the relationship. They really portrayed and put it out there to people that you were the bad one, you were the abuser, you were this, you were that, you were the problem. And so when you remove yourself, or someone comes around to kind of, I wouldn't say take you away. Some of you, it could be like that. Maybe someone does come take you away. But it kind of looks that way to them, to their egotistical self, proud self. To them, it feels like someone has entered the chat and taken you away. Now you're going with that person. I forget where I was going with this, but yeah, they're going to feel like someone has come in and taken you away. And for some of you, that may even happen. It could be divine intervention, because if you're just stuck in the same cycle, you need to get out. All right, so if you don't get out, something's going to happen to remove you. But I feel like a lot of you removed yourselves. You did. So this person made you out to be the problem. That's where I was going with it. It's like when you get removed and you leave and you move on, people are going to notice that this person is now in victim mentality. Now they're a victim and you left, and now they're freaking out and they're panicking, and where did this person go and why did they leave? It's almost like people are going to be like, what is your problem? Didn't you say that they were the bad one? Didn't you say that they were the abuser, or they were this, or they were the problem? They are now removed. Now someone has taken your problem. Why are you upset? Why are you freaking out? What's your problem? You've been saved. So there's going to be some storytelling here that isn't matching up, okay? This person painted you out to be the problem, but when you move on, now they're upset and they're heartbroken and they're in victim mentality, which makes no sense. It definitely makes no sense. I feel like people are going to notice that about them if they have been going around telling stories. There's going to be a lot of regret because there's an ending now. And I do see that in the center of the spread, we have the 6 of Cups, which talks of fond memories of the past, sweet memories of the past, missing you energy, nostalgia. So this person actually had a lot of sweet, fond memories with you. Okay, you guys could go way back. They do think about the past quite a lot, and they do miss you quite a lot. They may not tell that to people, though. Like I said, there could be some storytelling here. They may not show it to you. They may not show it to people. This is hidden. That they're really mourning this loss, this ending, this death because of this missing nostalgic energy. They actually really miss you. They actually really cherish the memories that they share with you. They actually are always nostalgic about you, and they may even think about returning all the time. It could have been a very on and off situation. Like I said, they may come, they may leave. Then they act like they're coming back, and then they leave. It's very on and off. There's lots of conflict. There's lots of ego and arrogance and pride. It just was not working. And they may even like project so much nastiness onto you where they say a lot of things. Like I see this King of Swords energy, which could be someone who's very verbally maybe brash, maybe blunt, maybe harsh, very cold with their communication. And I do see a lot of communication here. Lots of shots being fired at you from this person for those of you that dealt with someone who was fighting all the time. There's also an opposite energy here, which could be the same person for some of you, or could be 2 different people. There's an energy here of someone being very nasty, shots being fired all the time, having nasty things to say to you all the time because of hidden feelings. And I also have another energy here that is very passive aggressive. And they refuse to open up to you. They refuse to talk to you about what they're feeling. They keep their feelings hidden. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to confront it. But they might start acting in a very cold, distant way. Okay, pushing you away. They may even say nasty things to reject you because they don't want to come out about their true feelings. About something that they saw made them jealous, or it upset them, or it hurt their feelings. They're not going to tell you that. They're just going to either go off on you, or they're going to keep their feelings a secret and refuse to open up and push you away and be very cold. So it could be the same person that does this. Maybe they keep it all inside and then they burst and then they start going off and they're very nasty and they're not telling you why. Okay, so there's that. Could be the same person, could be different people. I am seeing that a lot of the times that they do these things, they act some way, they start pushing you away or being cold to you, maybe rejecting you or going off on you. It has to do with a lot of little things that aren't even real. So this could be, like I said, small stuff. Little tiny things that are insignificant, they're not real, they're illusions. And these things make this person very defensive. This could be a very defensive person. Like they get very defensive and offended over any little thing. They make up things in their head and they get defensive and offended over it. And then they either lash out at you or they start treating you in a passive aggressive manner, cold, distant, mean, and they won't tell you why. They keep their feelings to themselves. They won't tell you why, but they'll treat you some way, in a spiteful way or in a petty way, is what I'm getting. So they're very defensive over all these things. And with the 7 of Cups, it's fantasy. So it could even be things that they made up in their head. Could be like fake scenarios that they made up in their head. Could be like the type of person that you post a meme and they make it up that it's about them and that you're making fun of them and you're insulting them. There's that. Oddly enough, I do know some Leo placement people that do that. It's like an energy of everything is about them. You can post a funny meme or you can post something about, I don't know, something completely different. Maybe things are going good between you and you post something about liars and whatever. And then they immediately make it up that it's about them. They might get defensive, they might get angry, and then they start treating you some way, but they won't tell you why. There's that. They either make things up, or it's a lot of different small little things that aren't even real. It's not a real reason to cause conflict. It's not a real reason to sabotage and to be mean and to be petty towards you. Maybe talk about it. I do see like the conversation card across from the Seven of Cups, but they are very defensive. They do not want to talk about these things. They don't like confrontation, or for some of you, they like confrontation a little too much. They confront you over every little thing, and it's not even real. It's like made up things or illusions or delusional things, fake scenarios that they made up in their head. It could even be like dreams, fantasies, and like daydreaming about you doing things. Like I said, making up fake scenarios in their head. And then they get all defensive, and then they might either pop up on you, or they should be talking to you about it, but they're defensive. They refuse to do that. The King of Swords, even though usually they're very good at communication, they're very honest and direct, this can also be an energy of like, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to be cold. I'm not going to show vulnerability. I'm not going to talk about my feelings. Especially when we have the conversation card underneath and secrets and keeping feelings hidden. So it's like they refuse to talk about these things. And then they just want to start lashing out or treating you like shit. So it could be a prideful energy with them, that they want to be prideful and they don't want to mention to you their feelings or their thoughts. But above that, the Queen of Pentacles is a very loyal person. So I feel that you're a very loyal, devoted, committed person, and you were always very loyal and committed to this person. And they treated you like you didn't matter, or they didn't want you, or they didn't have love or feelings for you. And it was usually because they were upset over little things. Things that they never wanted to open up about, things that they never wanted to tell you about. They would just go into attack mode, or they would go into punish you mode. So I see that this person may have even like strategized little games where they would act like they were coming back, and then they would choose someone else. So that could have been little vengeful things that they did to you to get back at you for these, made up things in their head. These things that weren't real, these small things that made them feel some type of way that they didn't want to talk to you about. So they would do very malicious things towards you to hurt you. And others of you, they may have even said very malicious things. They may be that type that is like saying horrible things. Shots being fired. It could be accusations. It could be insults. It could be attacks, whatever it is. Like they could be a very malicious person. And they blame you, or you're the problem when they're with other people. They make you out to be the bad one. So the fact that like with all these things combined, it's like, I see why you're okay to move on. You're okay to take a leap somewhere else. You feel carefree about it now. You may have hung on to them for however long, because Leo energy is very fixed. It's stubborn and it's loyal to a fault. You could have had that energy with this person, loyal to a fault. You stuck by them, by thick and thin. That's your motto, or that's what you believe in. You stick by a person no matter what, through the hard times, through the good times. But now you just don't really care. You could have had an ego death, or the old you is dead. That lion could have been a manifestation of just that malicious energy. Maybe what they did to you, because I do see someone strategizing on how they're going to make it seem like they're going to come back. Maybe they tried to make you miss them. They tried to bring up nostalgia in you. Some of you, the Six of Cups can talk of children. They may have used children against you. This is like sentimental energy, being very sentimental and caring and sweet and loving. So they could do things with children, or the past that you share together, or your history that you share together, or the fact that you have children or whatever, to make it seem like they're going to come back. Maybe you start missing them. You think that you guys are going to work things out. And then they choose someone else. That could have been the lion that just came and it killed the last little bit of you that was alive. It snuffed out that flame that you carried for them. It's just over. Like, you've changed after that. You died. There's a part of you that will never be the same with this person. You let the old you die because that lion was carrying the carcass away. So something died here, and I feel like it could be your feelings for them, your love for them, or the old you, the old version of you that was loyal to a fault, stuck by them through anything, and they were so malicious towards you. That's what I'm getting. They were malicious. They may have even tried to harm you, whether it's emotionally, physically, financially, mentally, whatever. They may have tried to harm you. So you're just like, okay, you know what? You're always saying these things to me. You're always treating me like you don't want me. You don't love me. You're treating me like you hate me. You say things to me like you hate me. Okay, alrighty then. It's like, I am going to turn my back and I'm okay with this. I'm finally okay with walking away. I'm fine. I want to see what else is out there. I want to explore. You are getting comfortable stepping out of your comfort zone. Before, you may have not been comfortable in leaving what is old and familiar to you because you're fixed and you're loyal to a fault. But now you're getting comfortable with that. It's like, you know what? I have to just trust in the universe that if I move away or I step away, I'm going to be taken care of. I'm going to find somebody that's right for me. I'm going to trust in the universe. And I may not be comfortable going out into the wilderness, but I'm going to do it anyways, because this is not for me. I'm very proud of you, actually, for doing that. Because, yeah, a lot of Leo placements, they stay with people and they stay with family members and they stay with friends that are just, they can be very toxic. And these people, these Leo placement people, they're just so loyal. They're just always there. They always go back to those people because they are loyal to those people. So this may have not been comfortable for you to do because you are so loyal and so committed to people. But now it's like you just don't care. Like I said, you've transformed. You're shedding an old skin. So I'm very proud of you. You're okay with leaving. And now I see that now you could be exploring your options, or you have been. Okay? And this person, that's what they don't like. They feel very defensive over this. They're crying. They're crying because you changed. One day you were, the old you, and the next day you changed into someone else. Now you're looking at your options. And it's weird because they have been acting like they don't love you. They've been acting like they don't care about you. They may be saying this to other people. Like I said, stories that they're telling to people that you're the bad one and you're the abusive one and you're this and you're that, and they don't care about you anymore like that. They don't love you. A bunch of stories, a bunch of made up things. But now you're looking at your options, and because they've been acting like they didn't care about you, they didn't love you like that, it makes no sense for how they're acting and how they're feeling. It's like they may talk to a lot of people about you. They may be gossiping, is what I'm getting. This person definitely talks. They like to talk. They like to make up stories. They like to spread rumors. Here you are, and you could be taking a leap of faith. You could be getting committed to someone new. And this person is going to be gossiping about you. Look at them. Acting like they don't care. They don't love you. But they sure as hell are talking a lot about you. A lot of conversations, long conversations, many little messages being sent to people. and acting like, oh, I don't care and I don't like them and I don't blah, 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 and they're the bad ones. But with the moon, they are hiding their true feelings. They are hiding their true intentions. And with the 6 of Cups in the center of the spread, they actually really miss you. So there is a lot of love there, and they do hope to get you back. They are hoping to return to you. They miss you. They're nostalgic over you. But they're talking like they don't care. You're the bad one. But then they're crying and they're defensive because you're moving on. Now, it's weird because they're defensive over you and you were always loyal to them. I do feel that they were looking at their options in the past. They looked at their options in the past and they were a player. So they acted very inconsistent with you in the past. Like I said, they may have played games acting like they were going to come back and then choosing someone else. So again, it's like they were looking at their options. They acted like they missed you. They wanted to return. Oh, we have history together. We have children together. Blah, 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 blah. To make you sentimental. And then they played you. They didn't stay. They didn't commit. So this energy now, it's being flipped around because now you're looking at your options. Now they are the ones missing you. And now you're the one pursuing and seeing someone else. You're seeing different people or you're seeing someone else. Now, across from the 2 of Cups, there's definitely a very strong connection coming in for you that you will be taking action on. You're going to be pursuing this with no hesitation. Like I said, you really have set yourself free from this person and from the shackles that was your loyalty towards them. So you're done and you're not hesitating anymore. You're going to step out of your comfort zone and you're going to pursue something else. This person, they're definitely talking a lot about this. I do see a lot of talk about you seeing other people, you being committed and taking a leap with someone else, you seeing someone else, and yeah, you taking a leap of faith and pursuing a relationship. It's like they are crying to everybody, making themselves out to be the victim. The thing is, people are going to recognize, why are you the victim? If this person was your problem, someone has now taken your problem. Why are you crying? Why are you so upset over this? You say you don't care, but you can't stop talking about them. You say you don't care and how awful they were to you, but you can't stop talking about them and their new relationship. They're making up a bunch of stories and gossip and rumors about the past. They could even be saying to people that you were the cheater, you were the one doing these things, but it was them. So again, like, people are like, why are you complaining? Why are you stuck on them? Why are you talking about them? Why are you so pissed off? Why can't you shut up about this person? They were horrible to you. They were a cheater. They were an abuser. They were the problem. Why do you care so much about what they do? It's not adding up, all right? So in the outcome, we do have the Queen of Wands. So this could be you getting your confidence back. You could have recently had a glow up. You could be looking your best. Very sexy, sensual energy that you have, drawing people in. Like, you get a lot of attention, or a lot of people are interested in you and drawn in by you. And we do have the Justice card. So this is just. This is fair. This is what is deserved. It's like you've now leveled up. You've grown up after the relationship. You're doing better and you are moving on. So it's like things are going well for you. You're looking even better. You're getting a lot of attention. You are dating, or you're going to meet somebody that you're going to be with. You're getting your just, and they're getting their justice, and you are moving on. It is fair. It is okay. It is the right thing to do, to move on. You're finally allowing yourself to move on. So you may have not allowed yourself to do that in the past, but now you feel like it's okay to do that. since they've been treating you like they don't care. They've been telling you that they don't care. They've been treating you very bad. They've been cheating and going with other people and playing you multiple times and very malicious towards you. Okay, you know what? It's okay for me to move on. I'm allowing myself to move on. You know, this person may have juggled you. That could be the lion, is that final manifestation that forcefully removed you out of their life, forcefully removed them out of your life. Maybe someone else came around and took them from you, you know, whether it's like all the way true or it kind of felt that way for you. This could have been divine intervention. And now you could be meeting someone else. You know, you could be entertaining the idea of someone else. Maybe the ex is coming around the same time, trying to play you again, and you have someone else that you're seeing. You may choose that person. This person may feel like you juggled them. So that could be where the stories are coming from, or the stories are from the past. That they're saying that you did this to them in the past, or they could be saying that you did this to them in the future when you do this. If they come around and they talk about, oh, I want to come back, and now you choose someone else. I feel that if you are doing this, they may have done it to you in the past. It's like they're going to be crying about this to people, that you are you're the problem and you juggled them and you played them, but they did it to you. Maybe multiple times, and they did it very maliciously. And others of you, they just were very verbally abusive towards you. Some of you, they tried to harm you physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, whatever. Okay? They were trying to harm you, and that's just not okay. Like, you are okay with letting it go now. It's like them juggling you was that final nail in the coffin. That's what I'm getting. The final nail in the coffin. You don't care anymore. You've changed. Your feelings have died. All right? So let's take a look at your external energies. The Tower. So this person is going through a Tower moment. Something is happening that they did not expect, and that is you removing yourself. They may even feel like someone has taken them away. Look at this, the Queen of Wands. Some of you, this person is very jealous, okay? If you are dealing with a female, she could be very jealous, very angry, and very shocked. She was not expecting this. And others of you, you are the Queen of Wands. You're glowing up. And this person is not expecting you to look so good after the breakup. You leveled up, you look good. Some of you are feeling very sexy, very passionate, very confident in yourself, and they are not expecting that. I do feel like whether it's a male or a female or somewhere in between, it doesn't matter. This person with the Queen of Wands in the Tower, they could be very jealous. They're very jealous, especially if you look even better. Okay? It's like you look even better without them than you did with them. And that could have been because of the way they were treating you, you know? So you've truly shedded an old skin and an old version of yourself, and you've transformed into a whole new person. You even look different. You're definitely looking really good is what I'm seeing. You look really good. They're not expecting that, so they may have not seen you in a while, or maybe you haven't posted in a while, or you're not on social media, and then you pop out one day, or they run into you. Whatever it is, they're not expecting you to look so good, to be so confident, and they are very jealous, okay? The Hierophant, you are getting into a relationship. So you will be meeting someone new, and you will be dating someone else, and you will be entering a new relationship. You will be committed. Wow. So that is really, it's disturbing them. They're not expecting to see this because you've been so stuck on them and so loyal to them and waiting for them and whatever else. You never allowed yourself to move on and let go. And now you're giving yourself that freedom. The Queen of Wands is very free. She's freedom loving, she's confident to be on her own, and she's independent. She doesn't need somebody. But I see that you're very passionate about this new commitment. It's definitely a commitment. Wow. You guys saw that, right? The 10 of Pentacles. This is an energy of you getting everything that you want in a person, in the commitment, in a relationship, in life. So you're looking really good. You could have other areas of your life that are going well. And I see that this new commitment is giving you everything that you've wanted. This could be a very serious commitment, you guys. This could be something that ends in marriage. It really could. That's how serious it is. It's serious, it's stable, it's committed, it's secure. This person ticks off all your boxes, or they provide to you everything that you want in a relationship. You may very well end up engaged or married, and this person is not expecting that, okay? If it's not an engagement or a marriage, like I said, it's just a very serious commitment. Like you are getting everything that you want, and you look good too. Your whole life is changing. That's what I'm getting. The Justice, look at that. And this is absolutely justice. This is absolutely deserved. This is absolutely fair. So if they've been telling stories about you, I feel like those stories are going to be debunked. Because if you're such a bad person and you're so awful, why are you getting all this good karma? Why are things going so well for you? Why are you glowing up? You're successful. You have a loving partner. Someone is proposing to you. And you could very well end up married. You know, you could even settle down with this person with the 10 of Pentacles. And how is that possible for somebody who is a nasty cheater, abuser, they're, you know, a POS, however this person painted you out to be? How is that possible? How would somebody get down on one knee and propose to you? How would somebody give you everything that you want? A home, a family, a relationship, whatever else. Why would someone do that for somebody who is not marriage material? This is justice. All of this person's gossip and stories about you are going to be debunked. People are going to see the truth. For one, this person can't shut up about you. They're gossiping, they're talking about you, but they're claiming that they don't care. Then they're saying you did them wrong and you cheated on them and you betrayed them. But they may even be going through bad karma. And you're going through good karma, and that speaks for itself. All right? They're freaking out. People are going to notice, like, why are you freaking out? Why are you so upset? You just lost your problem. Now there's someone else's problem. But what people are going to end up seeing is that you make this new person very happy and you're very fulfilled, and it's going to be very serious and committed. So it's not really lining up. It's not. The Star. We cannot get any better than this. This is crazy. The Tower, the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Star. You're healing. So you're getting what you deserve because you've healed. You're also getting some kind of very deserved wish fulfillment that you've been hoping and praying for. Wow. You could be shining like a star. Definitely shining in some way. Now, let's get actions and intentions. Actions and intentions. Actions, not so much action that they're going to be taking. They're just going to be picking up on some things intuitively. So they will be feeling something's happening. They'll be feeling like maybe you're dating other people. There's also a feeling of, I knew it. I knew they were with someone, or I knew this was going to happen. And intentions. Intentions. We have the Hangman to be, just keep themselves away. So they could have had intentions of keeping you stuck on them, but they could also just have intentions of staying away. They're very stuck on you and they're going to stay away. So they're not going to do much towards you. Okay, but they are definitely telling people all these stories about you, that you're bad and you cheated and you slept around and you're this and you're that. All right, so let's take a look at damaged confessions. We have you're sexy and you're cute, babe. Flirty, coming on to you. I want you, making a move. Okay, so this person actually is kind of looking to me like they are going to move forward, trying to get with you. So this strategy of them acting like they're going to return and then you choose someone else, you know, they may have done this to you in the past where they came around, I'm going to come back, I miss you, and then they chose someone else. And then they were looking at their options and then they were like, I'm going to come back, and then they played you. They could have done this up to 2 times in the past, or it's 2 different people doing the same thing. Whatever it is, someone is going to be trying to return. And when they return, it's literally when you're about to get committed. You're either already committed or you're about to get official. And they don't know that. They just think that you're going to be, you know, entertaining them again, but you're not going to do that. You're going to get committed with someone else. So they are going to try to come back, and their intentions for coming back may not be the greatest. Like, they may want to keep you stuck on them. That could be why they come around every so many years or every so many months. They come around to make sure that you stay stuck on them. They don't want you moving on with someone else. So they are going to come back and try to hit on you and come on to you. Yeah, I miss the kind of intimacy that we had. So they're missing your bedroom action. They're missing the intimacy and the closeness that they had with you. Because like I said, the 6 of Cups is a very sweet, sentimental, nostalgic energy of missing you. You guys do have some, you know, positive memories in the past. You do have some good times. But they either spread rumors about you being awful to them in the past, but that's not the truth. There's actually a lot of good here in the past, and they miss it. So they're not being honest. They're hiding the truth. They're hiding their true feelings. So they're coming around you because they miss you. I feel that that is spirit tricking them. Spirit may lure this person back by giving them emotions of missing you. And then they come back just so that they can receive a tower moment, because this is justice. This is karma. It's almost like universe may even be setting them up to have what they did to you happen to them. Whether it happens in the exact same way, like they are coming on to you, I want to come back. Maybe you entertain it, maybe you don't, and then you choose someone else. Or maybe you just ignore them and you choose someone else. Either or, this person is going to feel that someone has taken you away. They're going to feel that this is a devastating loss of the worst kind. That not only are things over for good, but someone has come around and kind of taken you from them. Whether that's 100% what happened or not, that's how they feel. Because don't forget that this person's very dramatic. They make things up in their head and they get defensive over it, and then they seek revenge. Or they accuse you of things that aren't real, that they made up in their head. Or they just treat you like shit over small things that aren't real. Like something that you forgot to do, and then they take it so personal. Oh, you did this, and this is betrayal. And it's like, I forgot. Like, or I'm sorry, I left this in the dryer. Like little things that aren't real. Maybe things, blaming it on you when they're the ones that did it. They're the ones that left something in the car, and then they accuse you of taking it or losing it, and they're the ones that lost it. Just little things. Like I said, it's not real. And they spent the whole relationship punishing you and treating you like shit, and maybe even fighting with you over stupid things. And they're really going to learn that lesson, that they should have made use of the time that they had with you and used it to love you and nurture you and cherish these moments, because you do have very good moments with them. You do. But they're not seeing that. They're focusing on the small things, and they're focusing on conflict. You know, so that's a really tough lesson to learn, is don't waste the time that you have with people on stupid things like conflict, ego and pride and arrogance and whatever else. Big mouth. Wow. It says gossip, impulsive, tells your secrets, talks about your business, can't be trusted, and twists the truth. What did I say? This person is a gossiper. Okay? They could be gossiping about you. They could be slandering your name. They could be making shit up that isn't true to make you look bad. They're not being honest. And people may notice that about them. Okay? They twist the truth to benefit their own narrative. Intensity. It says deep fears and triggers, uncomfortable, spiritual bond, feeling pulled, obsession, chemistry, runner, can't forget, and intuition. So you actually had a very intense connection with them. You could have had a soulmate bond with them as well, but I feel like they ran from it. It filled them with fear. It filled them with insecurities. And they felt uncomfortable around you. You make them feel too much. You know, they could have a lot of insecurities, a lot of doubts, a lot of fear. And they make shit up in their head, and then they just project it onto you. So now this person is going to have to just deal with these feelings. They're not going to have access to you anymore, but they're still going to feel all these things. They're always going to feel pulled to you. They're going to be obsessed with you. And it's like they can't forget you. They're not going to be able to forget you and the connection that they had with you, because it was actually so special, and they wasted it on stupid, petty things like conflict. Conflict, drama, treating you like shit. You know, this isn't a type of connection that happens every day. They may not be able to find something like this ever again, or at least in a very long time. And that's what they're going to have to learn, is that you really need to cherish these types of emotions or these types of connections, because they don't come around every day. These are once in a lifetime types of connections. Apart from that, you were very loyal and committed to them for a long time. You really stuck by them through thick and thin. They wanted to run off with other people. They wanted to come back, and you stuck by them. And I don't know if they're going to be able to find something like that along with the spiritual connection and the intensity in a long time, if not ever again, to be honest. I can see myself with you in the future. Okay, so yeah, they always did see a future with you. They may have said things like this to you to keep you on the line. But the thing is, we only really have the present. And again, that's part of the lesson this person needs to learn. Like, you have to make use of the present. Take advantage of the present. Soak in the present. Stay in the present, not in the future, not in the past. Now this person is losing their chance at having a future with you. They did not enjoy the present. Your energy is like home to me, and I'm homesick. So yeah, they really miss you. They're very nostalgic. They really miss the feeling, the energy, the connection, the intimacy, the good memories, the good times. They're very nostalgic about you around the time that they come back. And that's spirit leading them back to you so that they can receive this tower moment. This is karma. Let's get one more. We have, wow, destined to learn that you are irreplaceable, and I'll never get the same feeling with anyone else for the rest of my life. It says karmic lesson, will compare everyone, will search for you in others. Wow. So that's exactly what I've just said. They're going to learn the hard way that this type of connection with this type of loyalty, it does not come around every day. This is the type of thing that only comes around once in a lifetime. They're not going to get the same connection. They may attract intense connections, but they'll be karmic. They'll be very painful and very ugly. This was a very healthy, you were a healthy life partner for them. You were a soulmate. You gave them all this rush and intensity and the obsession and all that stuff that comes with the karmic connections. But you also gave them loyalty, commitment, security. You gave them healthy love. And they're not going to find that probably ever again. I mean, it's telling you right now, they're not going to find it ever again. You were their only one. You're the only one or the last person that they're going to get that from. And they did not learn the lesson. So there could have been other people in their past that they did the same thing with, and you were the last one that they were ever going to get. And they didn't learn. Okay? So they're never going to have that connection ever again. So they will forever be stuck on you and forever be in regret. Like, there's a lot of mourning here because this is over. And, you know, in the past, they kept their emotions secret. They never told you how they truly felt about you. Or at all. But, you know, ever. If they had a problem or they were hurt, or they could have talked to you about it, and instead they acted impulsive, they rushed to play you and betray you, or they kept it secret and they punished you for it in a malicious way. So that's not okay. It's good that they're learning this lesson. All right, so let's take a look at your personal energy. Independent energy. Independent energy for collective. We have the Seven of Swords, so someone has been going around lying. And the Strength. So you may find out about this gossip. You may find out about these stories about you. That this person has been going around saying and lying that you're this and you're that and you're a cheater and you're a floozy and whatever else they're saying. And I'm not going to lie, like, it may cause you a little bit of inner struggle. You may find out about it. It may you may need some strength when you find out about these lies. Okay? I also feel that this person has been hiding their true feelings, and they're going to be forced to hold back because they wanted to treat you like they didn't care. So you're going to move on. What did they think was going to happen? And now they can't say anything because they treated you like this. They may have even said it to you. They may have said very horrible things, that they hate you and they don't want you and this and that, you know. And now you're moving on. And now it's like they're stuck with these feelings that they never told you. But some of you will be finding out about the gossip and the lies. You're going to have to tame your emotions when it comes to that. We have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? You may find out that this has been going on for a long time. So they've been saying these things for a long time, or for a long time they've been pushing some kind of fake story about you. And I feel like for them, they're going to have to hold back for a long time. They wanted to lie about how they really felt about you. Well, now they're forced to hold back. They have no right. They have no leg to stand on. And it's going to be a long time. Look at that, because you're going to be happy with someone else. There's a lot of happiness with this new person. And it's going to be very long term. Like I said, you may settle down with this person. You may get married. And they're not going to be able to stop thinking about you, about how they always had love for you. And they lied, making you out to be the bad guy, but that was not the truth. They actually really wanted to be with you and return, but now they're going to have to hold back for a long time. because this commitment is going to be long term. The King of Cups. So you're finding somebody who really loves you. They're loving, they're nurturing, they're sweet, they're kind, they're considerate of your feelings. Like, this new person really loves you. Some of you are masculine. This is you. You're very much in love with your new person. And others of you are feminine. You're attracting a very watery, loving, emotional person. I also feel like this ex of yours is going to be in their emotions, because now they're forced to just watch you and they can't say anything because they've gone around and said that you are this horrible person. The Two of Wands, they were not chosen, so your ex was not chosen. And you are choosing new love. You're not going to choose that old toxic love. You want something new. You want something new, okay? So you're choosing the new beginning in love, and someone is rejected. So you're definitely, you may reject them in some kind of way. Whether that be you're just ignoring them and you're just moving on, or you talk to them for a little bit, they're saying they want to come back, and then boom, you surprise them by making things official with your boo. There could be that. Or you may actually reject them and be like, no, I don't want you. I'm with someone else. However you go about it, it doesn't matter how you go about it. This person's ego is going to be crushed. They're going to feel rejected. They're going to feel not chosen. They're going to feel like you chose someone else over them. It doesn't matter how you go about it. And you know what? It's justice. It's karma. They are meant to feel these things because that's how they did what they did to you. It's how they made you feel. So they are meant to feel the same way. And the Three of Pentacles. They were really hoping to work things out with you, but yeah, it's like you may have withdrawn from them. Maybe they thought you guys were going to work things out, so you might give them the impression that you guys will, or they thought just by talking to you, you guys were going to work things out, but that was not the case. So whatever you choose to do, like, they're just going to feel rejected. They were hoping to work things out with you, but that's not happening. You are withdrawing, and then I just see that they're going to go within to reflect. The Six of Wands, because you're going public. So you may withdraw from them. You may act like you guys are going to collab, or you may give them a little bit of attention or a little bit of communication that makes them feel like, yes, we're collabing. We're working together again. We're going to work things out. And then you may withdraw because you may make things official with your new boo. Yeah, you may even friend zone this person and take a leap of faith with someone else, jump into something with someone else. Isn't that funny? Because that's what they did to you. Maybe even multiple times. All right? And I do see that they did it maliciously, like they strategized this. So the way you're doing it may be very nonchalant and like accidental or natural, or you may go out of your way to do it back to them. Whatever it is, they're going to feel these things, and it is meant to be. Look, defensive, because you have something new. So, awesome. Now let's take a look at your blessings. Blessings for my collective. Blessings for my collective. We have education. So some of you will be coming into a blessing of education. We have money, abundance, service to others, courses, and success. It says learning new skills or schooling. It says helping and aiding. So this education is going to be a big blessing to you because obviously it's going to bring you money, abundance, and good karma, because you could be helping other people. It could be some kind of service to other people, and that's always really good karma, is if you're doing a service for people. You're helping them, or you're making them happy, whatever it is. There's something really good about that. We have health discovery, and we have happy family. Wow. So we have a blessing coming in for some of you that could be dealing with a nagging health concern. you will be discovering what is going on with your body. Okay? It says recovery now that you found out. It says able to treat it. It says learning and healing. And it says finally finding what was causing it. So you'll know if that's for you. You could have been dealing with some kind of a health problem. Could be anything, skin related, hair, weight. Could be to do with your organs. Could be like a disease, chronic illness, whatever it is, you'll know. And you may have been struggling to find out why. Why is this happening to me? Why is this coming on all of a sudden? Or what is causing it? You are going to find what was causing it, okay? And once you find what was causing it, you're going to be able to treat it and to fix it, and it's just overall going to be a blessing. So that's the good thing for you. And we also have happy family. So it says expansion or building a family. It says experiencing togetherness, happy family bliss, and it says living a domestic life or a relationship. Beautiful. So some of you really are looking for some kind of serious commitment. Maybe you have children, or you want children, or you want marriage. That's a huge possibility for those of you that want it. Because this new relationship is going to be very serious. You could very well end up engaged, married, and in a family. Okay? Like, if you already have kids, I see you potentially expanding your family, so you may be having more children with this new person. All right, that's beautiful. I really love that for you. So if some of you really love these green cards that I use on my channel, I recently released Damaged Confessions Part 1. This is 100 cards of my master deck that I use on my channel, and it is used to navigate toxicity within connections. So if you're interested, you can find this on my website or in my Etsy shop, www.dragonesstarot.com. All right, you guys, so that's your reading. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Thank you.